Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements. Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides, what is the new moon in Sagittarius? It's on the 19th, and it's the last major moon of the year. The message, whoa, obedience. Okay. And notice she has on a blindfold. She has the scales. She has a sword. And she's on one foot. Obedience. All right. You know, Spirit is telling me to read that one. The number 48 could be of significance. Obedience. Okay, Spirit. What rules are you considering when you ask your question? You will be sorry if you are going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is a time to obey what has already been set in motion. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. Obedience. There are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. Obedience. And you are ruled by Uranus. And that planet is known for rebellion, freedom, not being contained, breaking the rules, unconditional, not following any set conditions. This is what I'm hearing. Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, message for Aquarius, obedience. So I'm hearing somebody may be feeling like they have to do something in order to get justice. But Spirit quickly reminds me that justice is a major arcana here. And justice belongs to the Lord, right? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yes. So you don't have to do something. You don't have to rebel. You don't have to act out. You don't have to feel like you have to get justice. Justice will be obtained. It definitely will. You have a soul contract, though. That word is here, and Spirit wants you to focus on your soul contract. So rather than trying to get justice, keep the focus on you. Why? Because this is a new moon in Sagittarius, and you two are so alike for me. I always say that as a sign. I find that you two are very much alike. But this is an opportune time for you to keep the focus on you with the Ace of Wands. There's something that's sparking in you. Look at the spark she's holding in her hand. It's only one person holding a spark, and while it's one spark, it's giving off a lot of light. Then you're followed by the sun. So this Ace of Wands is between justice and the sun. Leo energy, Libra energy, Aquarius. And you are connected with Taurus too. Right. Ten of Pentacles. This could be over money. Like you could feel like you need justice where money is concerned. Could be on a job situation. It could be with some type of soulmate. Okay. Needing justice. Okay. And wanting to achieve that. And it will be achieved, just not by you. All in your head, Aquarius. Thinking about this. Some of you are scheming, or somebody's scheming on you. But all of their thoughts is really entrapping them. I do see the World card, meaning a cycle is completing, or it has Yeah, it's completing now. You're coming to the end of it now. And that's kind of aligning with you being in your retrograde period. It's December, so you come out of retrograde. You've been in retrograde for a long time. Let me see how long. You've been in retrograde since September, right? So you'll be coming out of retrograde in 2 months. So yeah, there's a shift in focus, not to be focusing on getting any type of justice or too much with the past, but now focusing on you. There's a shift. There's a shift. You're coming out of your head. You're letting that cycle close. Here you are, stepping into your Uranus energy, freeing yourself from any type of swords that threaten to entrap you, anything that tried to hold on to you related to this past. You're being obedient now. You're letting go, you're letting God, and He is taking it from there, shifting you to focus on you, your next step, this new year coming in. What is your plan? It's time for you to think about how you're going to execute that plan. I do see some of you are nostalgic, even sentimental, thinking of the past, but more so in terms of the lessons that it taught you. You know there was a reason for everything, in its season. Everything that happens in a cycle prepares you for the next cycle. You know this, Aquarius. Tell me more, Spirit, for Aquarius. Two of Pentacles, a choice. Juggling a lot of responsibilities. You may be a parent, mother, father, balancing your resources, juggling your responsibility, trying to be flexible and adaptable to this changing world. But you got this. You got this. Look how much control you have. I have to bring you back to this picture where of her hands, her eyes, and she's standing on a cube, balanced, and she remains balanced because she's being obedient. Okay. So even though you got a lot going on, life is like changing all around you, but you're holding everything up. You're balancing it. The scales are even. Yes. Ooh, here's that Capricorn energy. Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus is here. Heavy Scorpio around you. Yeah, this is that toxicity that you want to bring justice to a situation. It may involve a Capricorn. It doesn't have to, but it's time for you to break away from this type of energy to navigate towards the Ace of Cups, loving you, focusing on you, believing in love again, and that it's possible. Yeah, I feel like you are emotionally awakening to the fact that maybe this love wasn't right for you, but it doesn't mean that future love is not available, especially when the Ace of Cups is here. So now you have two aces. You have the Ace of Wands, a new opportunity, and the Ace of Cups. And you like excitement. You like excitement. And here you are, as a result of being obedient. You now have two aces, but it's also matured you. You've become wiser. Yes, you know when to let go and let God, when it's not your fight. You're also being inspired, a lot of new ideas, innovative thoughts coming through. Technology is a big thing with you. that is controlled by Uranus too. A lot of technological advancements. And I'm talking about sudden changes. Maybe you go back to school. Maybe you take an AI course, and then from there you build something. I do feel that you're very innovative at this time. Yeah, because you're preparing for this retrograde to be lifted, for things to go direct, for you to be able to take action. And here's that balance, that patience, that peace, that tranquility. Yeah, I feel like you definitely are learning your value, your worth, and you know it's not judged by others. We talked about that here. Tell me about love. What's new coming in terms of love? It's like out with the old and in with the new. After self-love, you're on a different level. Your Empress status, they appear here. You're able to control, have much more control. I felt that before with this obedience card. It brings a lot of control. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, there's somebody you have chemistry with. I believe it is this devil energy. Could even be sexual, lustful, but this is, the spirit is cautioning you about this. He wants you to be obedient when it comes to this energy. Like, some people have served their purpose in your life. Some situations are closing with the world here, and ending is taking place. That's happening currently. Yes, because there's a new beginning. There's two aces here. Something could be happening. Also in the future, I do see the Six of Cups. I associate it with the past coming back, a reunion, some type of reconciliation. The past is definitely thinking upon you, and this is kind of obsessive energy. There's some kind of grip here. You two holding on to each other, straddling the fence, the chemistry. But Spirit says pay attention. There's a red flag associated with this, and not only that, obedience is here. Okay. What else? Yes. Some type of codependency with this devil energy. You're dependent on them. They're dependent on you. Somebody's dependent on another. And that's affecting this relationship to the point where Spirit has spoken to you. Could have spoken to both of you. It's a time for you to be obedient. Spirit says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And you are the star. You are a star, Aquarius. Yeah, right now, I feel like both of you are healing wounds within the relationship. Your relationship could have been wounded. I feel that it is, especially with the devil, some type of addictive, obsessive, toxic, excessive, codependence. It's a red flag. While you have sexual chemistry, that may be all that you have, that you're aligning with. Anyway, there is the need for healing. Again, the star starts with healing, having faith, positive thinking and faith, and then really focusing on your wish fulfillment. What is it that you really want? I feel like there was something unauthentic, like you masqueraded or played a role. I don't know. Something is going on here. This is this codependency energy. There was role playing. Okay. Somebody hid behind a mask, not very authentic. Oh my goodness. Okay, anything else, Spirit? I felt all my cards fall. But right now with the World card, I do feel there is physical and emotional distance here. Some of you, it's not physical. You're actually still living, cohabitating with each other. But emotionally, you've checked out. They've checked out. A lot of healing going on, toxicity. But Spirit is guiding you. Give me an innovative message. He just wants you to be obedient, and he wants you to focus on your own cups, healing yourself, letting a scab come over any type of wound, and then remaining optimistic no matter what, keeping that vibration high. It matters. It's a choice. It's not easy, but it's worth it. We all go through it, and every day you have to consciously pull yourself out. Some of you are working on a journey within. Your inner world holds the keys. Begin your path by looking within. I do really feel for you in this situation, it's all about you loving you. And you've discovered that. You've discovered that it's better to focus on you, let go, let God. He holds justice, judgment. He holds total control. You are so balanced because you're obedient, and you take this leap of faith also. It's regarding an idea, an innovation, something that you want to do. You do it. It's sudden. And you know, that is the best move. Sometimes being spontaneous, because sometimes you're a sword, so you're a thinker. Sometimes it's better to just do it, especially if there's no harm, no foul. That's the way you're going to find out. Follow your intuition and take that courageous leap of faith. Your inner world holds the key. Begin your path by looking within. Very important. Definitely about filling up your own cup. Letting bygones be bygones. Yeah, Spirit is, with the devil appearing here, the red flags, be cautious of emotional baggage running the show around now. And because that's only trying to distract you from healing you. Never allow yourself to be taken for granted, Aquarius. It's better to remove yourself from a situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious and you are worthy. And Uranus is in the sign, or Aquarius is in the sign of, Uranus is in Taurus. Talking about your value. You're a star. Be obedient. Focus on your cups, your self-discoveries. Let them wonder what Aquarius is doing. Remove yourself as soon as you can. I know Spirit is saying that. Yeah. Also, like I said, this is a time for you to rest, to rejuvenate, to plan, to pace yourself for the changes that you're trying to make. Don't expect things overnight. A lot of change is coming your way, and it's going to coincide with the time that you come out of retrograde in February. And it's all positive. It's positive, it's bigger, and it's just what you need, because you are in a very innovative energy. But I also see this devil energy, and I see them in the future reappearing. Beware of that red flag. Tell me something about this innovative energy. Help Aquarius along with some new ideas. Okay. Making money. I know. It's time to take a step. I got to get this card because I agree. It's time to take a step. Maybe in just planning. It's not actually taking the action, but it's sleeping on something. Remember, you're creating. So you may change that plan a few times. Now is the time to get where you want to go. And taking steps could be internal. Because you are retrograde, you're not going live with anything, but there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes before you're ready to go live. So Spirit is still talking about some sudden changes. If you are stuck because of this justice with this devil energy, Once you let that go, you will see that there's movement. Things start to move forward. Okay, that's taking action too. That's being obedient. That's right. Freedom. There you go. This is what you're all about. And that's what Spirit is recommending for you right now, for you to free yourself. And if some of you are concerned about this freedom, I see a feather there letting you know you are protected. But you need some flexibility now. Maybe some time off will help you get clear on your next step. But all of that is culminating under this new moon. Sagittarius is about expansion and growth, and freedom is the key for you right now. Freeing yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And taking a leap of faith, being obedient, taking a leap of faith towards something new. That's the Fool card. That's also you. This is all about you discovering more about yourself. What else, Spirit? Aquarius. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment and share the video if you think it will help somebody. Again, this red flag. I do want you to be on alert. And if this does appear, you know how to control your energy now. You're very balanced. You're going within. Right. And also, any triggers. Where was that card? Emotional baggage. Don't let it run the show. Right. Control yourself internally so externally nobody can run the show. Beware of troublemakers. They could be in the workplace. They could be at home. I don't know who they are or where they are, but I see them. There's toxicity here. Keep emotions in check at this time. All right, Aquarius. Thank you so much for staying till the end, until the next moon phase. Namaste.